I was recently studying Revelations, and Revelations chapter 20. And what really hit me was it reiterated to me about the doctrine that was instilled in me as a child, as a teen, and as an adult from most to all evangelical pastors, that the church, and I use the word church loosely because church is almost like a form of replacement doctrine, but I'm not going to get into that. I just wanted to use that word church so that you can know what I'm referring to. Well, we've been taught on every scale in mainstream that the church is the bride of Messiah. They normally use the words the bride of Christ. Well, one thing was for sure, when I would read the Bible, I would just wonder, like, where did they get that from? Because I don't see that anywhere. And when I made it to Revelations, it was even more prevalent that the bride is not the church. The bride of Messiah is not the people. The Bible is very specific about who the bride is. So I just want to, give my 2 cents on the matter and share again. Well, not again, but I just do want to say that I'm not a Bible scholar. I am not a pastor, an evangelist, anything. I am just one who loves eschatology, who have come to appreciate studying to show myself approved. I am one who wants to come out of her, to come out of the deceptive doctrine that I was taught that was not completely truthful. So I just want to bring up things that I noticed that does not seem right. Maybe you all noticed it. I don't know. But again, I just want to just do more than is required of me and share some of what I study in the Word. So let me get to the scripture of what I am referring to. Okay, as you see, this is Revelations chapter 19. And I think earlier I said Revelations chapter 20, so please forgive me. But in Revelations chapter 20, the specific verse is 7 through 8, which reads, "Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife has made herself ready." Okay, so in 7, immediately we see that the Lamb is come and his wife has made herself ready. So we are to rejoice and give honor to him. So someone is rejoicing and giving honor because there's about to be a connection made, a long-awaited connection. Now let's go to verse 8. "And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. For the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints." Okay, now. Now 8 is now telling more information about her. So she is, or her, is being arrayed in fine linen and the righteousness of the saints. What is this array, the fine linen? And who is the righteousness of the saints? Because if she is being almost arrayed is defined as, let's define arrayed. All right, so what is arrayed? It is defined as one who to dress or decorate, especially in a splendid or a impressive attire, to adorn, if you will. So let's go over that again. Arrayed or array. To array oneself is to dress or decorate, especially in a splendid or spectacular manner, or impressive, or to adorn, if you will. So here we go, have her. She's being she's being arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. For the fine linen is the righteousness of saints. Now the Bible also in verse tells us that who is arrayed in fine linen. So it's almost as if, well, let me not get ahead of myself. Verse 9 reads, "And he said unto me, Right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he said unto me, These are the true sayings of God." Blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. Is that almost like a reception? Like, so when you have guests celebrating with you about how celebrating the union that is finally taking place or that has taken place, guest. All right, now we are going to go to chapter 21, verse 9. That is going to give us more information about who the bride truly is. So now we start at chapter 9. Let's read what chapter 9 reads. "And there came unto me one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, full of the 7 last plagues, and talked with me, saying, Come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife." So here's this angel coming up to John. We know him as John, telling him that, hey, you want to see the wife? I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna show you who she is, because y'all been saying that she's the church, but I'm gonna show you who she is. Verse 10, "And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God." Okay, so what we're learning here, as the Bible goes into greater detail, is that the bride is Jerusalem. The city of Jerusalem is the bride of Messiah. And the saints, or as you all like to say, the church, is the array of the bride, the decor, the attire. The bride is adorned with the saints, but the saints are not the bride. I hope you understand that. The saints, or the people of God, are not the bride of Messiah. We are invited to the ceremony. We are able to partake in the ceremony and the celebrations and the benefits of the connection of Messiah finally finishing and connecting and getting and ruling the land that he chose, Jerusalem. Out of all the land, he chose Jerusalem as his own. But now he has finally been set and merged and connected with it. Jerusalem. It's no way that Messiah